Shannon, will the extra weight be a plus or a minus for Fury?
Skip, it's got to be a minus, right? I mean,
lot.
the guy came in the fight.
20 pounds is a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight considering he's already 270, 275. So you're going to bring him in the ring at 20 pounds heavier, so basically almost 300 pounds. Now, Skip, granted, he can carry you. He's a huge man. He's 6'9". He's extremely skilled. So he says he wants more power, but he had plenty enough power at 275. Maybe he wants to lean on him. Maybe he wants to tire him out because, you leaning on the guy has to carry his weight, have to carry you around. But I thought because he fought so well the second time around, Skip, that was a perfect weight because we had never seen him look that good before in his life. He looked great. He boxed great. He's immensely talented.
Mm-hmm. That's a good word. He's immensely talented.
Yes,
because he's immense.
And he can neutralize whatever Wilder comes at him with.
Yep.
Hopefully Wilder is better prepared, but Wilder's a knockout guy. He's looking to land that one thing. He's not looking to put punches together. He's looking to jab and hit you with the overhand. But he has knockout power with both hands, Skip.
He does.
But I just don't. I don't get it. Now maybe Sugar knows something that I don't. His trainer.
Sugar Hill
came out of the Manny Stewart stable.
Well, he's the nephew of the great Emmanuel Stewart. Yep.
So for me, Skip, they might know something that I don't. But I just don't. A man coming in and having to fight, 12 3-minute rounds. Now maybe they expect him to get him out of there a lot sooner than that.
Yep.
But 300 pounds. Skip, I just believe you're asking an awful lot. I don't think he needed the extra power. I thought he had plenty enough power, and he toyed with Wilder the second time around. He made it look easy. I never thought it was. I expected him to win because of his talent, but I didn't expect him to make it look that easy in winning. But Skip, I'm going to have to see this. This is a fight that I want to see. I mean, you get two guys that deserve to be in the ring with each other, but I don't know coming into the ring at 295, damn near 300 pounds, Skip. That's asking an awful lot.
Mr. Sharpe, I cannot agree with you more on everything you just said, and I'm going to go ×2. I'm now giving Mr. Wilder a shot in this fight.
Okay.
If this is true, that he's plus 20, for those, just pick up 20 pounds sometimes.
Right.
Okay, it's a lot of new weight.
I'll tell you what, Skip, get a 20-pound vest and you walk around with it at your weight.
Well, Deontay Wilder wore that
40 pounds.
Whatever, it's
that
wore him
black
out, right? He says he can wear a new costume, but it's going to be lightweight.
Well,
okay.
How about just come out like Mike Tyson with just a towel on?
Okay, to your point, what happened in the last time that we saw them fight? Tyson Fury was the bigger, better boxer.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Bigger, better boxer.
Correct.
He was too big and too skilled.
Right.
For a smaller Deontay Wilder, like Wilder's almost like a light heavy. I mean, he's getting closer to light heavy.
Right. Was he 220?
Somewhere in there, yeah. But the point is, he was just outsized and outskilled, which is a literally lethal combination.
Correct.
And he fired his assistant trainer, Mark Breland, for throwing in the towel. I thought he deserved to finish that round at least, but Breland just said, no, I can't watch this anymore because you're going to get hurt.
Correct.
Like bad hurt.
Right.
Like lethally hurt.
And Mark Breland was a great fighter in his own right.
He was a great fighter, and he got fired over throwing in the towel. I think it's because it hurt Deontay's
It hurt his pride. Yeah. Don't throw in the towel.
Okay. So now, all of a sudden, Sugar Hill is saying, hey, he's saying, heavier than last time by 20 pounds, and why not? The bigger, the better. Wrong. There's a point of no return because at some point he's saying he's putting on muscle weight. I don't know about that.
You didn't see no muscle to begin with.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I did not see it. No. So you're saying, well, we're not going to quite be 300. You were 270. If you're 290-ish, there's going to be a point of no return. You're going to lose some stamina in this fight.
Correct.
Boxing is hard.
Skip, let me ask you a question. If he cut at the weigh-in, if he's 290, what happens when he refuses? He puts that water back into his system. He put food back into his system. He's going to be 300.
He will. But I don't. They don't care about weight, so I don't know how much he's tried to cut. I don't know that he's tried to cut anyway.
If he coming in 20 pounds heavy, Skip, he ain't cutting no weight.
Okay, what do we know about this third fight? We know that Tyson Fury did not want the third fight and tried to get out of the third fight because he wanted Joshua. Obviously. And
that took a substantial hit?
That took a huge hit. But it took an independent arbitrator to rule that Wilder was owed contractually this fight.
Right.
So what does that indicate to you? Tyson Fury didn't care about this fight.
Right.
He's being forced to fight a guy that he already dominated.
Right.
He toyed with him.
Right.
And he's like, what do I need this for?
Right.
So how do you get up for it? You don't.
Right.
You eat.
Right.
You get a little out of training. You get a little bit out of sorts
And
here.
you're still on the celebration circuit, Skip.
You are.
You still making the rounds like, hey, I'm the heavyweight champ of the world. And, you know, Skip, that would have been a big fight. You get two Brits, you got two guys from overseas fighting in probably Wembley Stadium. You could probably have 80,000. That was going to be a big payday.
Much bigger there than here. It would be pretty big here. It'd be,
It'd be enormous.
It would be a spectacle.
They got to fight over there. If he were to fight Joshua, they got to fight over there, Skip.
Okay. So now I am leaning toward Wilder's got a real shot here.
Yeah, of course he
right?
does.
I did not love it that he's now accusing Tyson Fury of putting foreign objects in his gloves for the last fight, as in metal or iron.
Well, Skip, you seen your guy over there to watch him get his hands taped.
Out of your stable, and that guy's still employed by Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
He went and checked out the gloves, so why didn't you fire him?
Yeah.
Well, you kept him.
Exactly.
So this seemed to really irritate Tyson Fury, but it's too late to train harder for this fight. The fight is upon us.
Right.
But his quote yesterday, and you can say it's just pre-fight hype, I don't think it came off that way. He said to Wilder at the press conference, I don't fear you because you're a lying little insecure piece of you-know-what. You're getting knocked the F out.
Right.
So now he's angry that he accused him of nefarious deeds of putting, wearing brass knucks.
Skip now, Fury, his talk game, he got a good talk game. He go fishing. He kept, because Wilder was doing a great job. He wasn't saying anything, but he kept casting his line. He kept trying, I'm going to get him. Oh, he's sitting over there nice and quiet, his nice jump sweatsuit on. He good. Oh, I'm going to keep going. And he knew eventually, sooner or later, Skip, he just couldn't resist. And once a guy that talks gets a guy that doesn't want to talk, well, it's over. Now Fury I'm going to punish you. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to do all these.
He's actually got some Conor McGregor showmanship.
And Skip, because of the accent, I'm dying. Like, I'm rolling. I'm like.
Okay, good. Is he really taking it that seriously? I doubt it. And one thing we know Mr. Wilder can do, he can punch.
Oh, yeah, he got one punch knockout power,
Well, he got him the first fight and dropped him, and he had to, levitate. He was like Lazarus rising.
And he came out like that, Undertaker. The Undertaker sat up in the ring.
No, he was.
And that's how he sat up.
What?
How?
Okay. I, for one, I would love to see Wilder just knock him out. It would be a pleasure to watch after the beating that he took.
Yeah.
And the you-know-what that he took after that fight. I would just love to see him just suddenly take him by storm.
Right. I mean, Skip, it's just that Fury is so talented now. How much of impact is the excess weight going to have? Because as far as just skills,
no.
Fury is the more skilled fighter.
It's not even close.
And he can neutralize. He did a great job of neutralizing, knowing that he was looking for the right, and he just kept jabbing him, and then.
I just know this about the sport of boxing. I boxed some in high school.
It's hard.
I mean, your arms, you feel like they weigh 100 pounds.
They feel like 20 pounds.
They do. they do. So if you're not in peak shape.
Yes.
And you get in a battle.
It ain't no time. Skip, ain't no, like, you playing football, you playing a sport, you raise your hands, they give you a break, and they put somebody else in there for you. Ain't nobody else coming in there for you.
No.
And that's 3 minutes.
You can't tap out.
Yeah, man. Hey. And that's when you're susceptible to getting knocked out, Skip. When you get tired, all of a sudden that jaw starts to hang, you're not biting on that mouthpiece, and boom. 20 pounds, Skip. I mean, I thought Skip, he was perfect the last fight.
He was.
It's a lot of weight.
They're
can't even imagine.
Yes.
This will be interesting.
Maybe they know something we don't, Skip.
See how it plays out. Yeah, we will be watching.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.